Hey, hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
nervous, of course.
Oh my gosh, don't be nervous. It goes by so quickly, like
Yeah,
the 5 minute timer. Nobody ever notices. It's crazy.
good. I'll
Yes.
speak really slowly so it doesn't like
No, I'm sure you have so many
fast.
great things to say. So,
If I
yeah.
could type them all out, it would be easier. I don't know about saying it on Instagram Live, but
You can do it. I believe in you. You look
thank
really
you.
great. I love
Thank you,
you.
you too.
Thank you. It's weird. It's like the light is changing in here because we're getting these weird rainstorms lately.
Uh-oh.
You're just like all out of it, nowhere. It just comes like crazy wind, rain. I'm like, oh my gosh, all the windows need to be closed. Anyways,
Yeah, finding the good light is always, that's the trick.
that's the trick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, without further ado, we can start because I'm really excited to hear what you have to say. I'm a big fan of your style and the things
Thank
that you
you.
create. So, yeah, I think it's going to be really good. Let me start the timer, but why don't you start by telling us more about yourself, who you are, what you do, and how you got there?
Okay. Well, I'm technically a stylist, although with the pandemic shutdowns, there aren't photo shoots anymore. But even before that, I had started to kind of step away from on-set styling and just do more, I guess, influencer stuff where I was styling myself and do
Mm-hmm.
more creative direction and planning lookbook shoots. And I did some campaigns and editorials here and there. I always avoided red carpet and film and TV and commercial. I really like print. But I guess most recently, I directed a music video for my husband, which just came out yesterday.
Oh,
And
that's so cool.
we have another one coming out on Friday. Yeah, it's really exciting. It's
Yeah.
not something I plan to keep doing. I'm not a video director. That's not what I aspire to do. But I guess I just approached it more like a fashion shoot, but with with moving images.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
and
your
before
husband
that, hmm,
do your husband and you do you guys work together a lot?
not a lot, like maybe, yeah, 30% of the time we would do shoots together.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but now that it's just the two of us shut in, we've done some shoots together we did one for Be Zippy and Nona.
Oh, I love Nona. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I love Olivia. She is
Me
great.
too.
That's so cool. So yeah, so why don't you talk about like more about how I mean you already touched upon it a little bit, but how have things changed, with the pandemic and just within the this year and last month of how you work usually and I know we were emailing a little bit, and you were mentioning about how you're really enjoying working for yourself, and yeah, how did all that evolve?
Um, like freelancing or in general?
Yeah,
Or,
freelancing and influencer stuff. Like, how did you kind of get into that from being an on-set stylist?
well, I guess people were just reaching out and just offering to send me things for me to take selfies in. And
Yeah.
yeah, that just kind of kept happening more and more, yeah, simultaneously while I was an on-set stylist.
Hmm.
Um, and then, yeah, I kind of enjoyed that more. I had more control over how something could be styled and I could get it pretty much exactly the way I wanted it to look. Because on set, there's a lot of other cooks in the kitchen.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, as a stylist, you're not always in charge of the casting or the choice of photographer or the lighting or whatever. So,
Yeah. So you're enjoying directing like the whole thing instead of
yeah, yeah,
just.
I do enjoy that. I do enjoy like putting together a whole shoot. Um, even if it meant I could hire another stylist who I really liked to style it, and I could just be sort of overseeing the whole overall shoot and direction.
Yeah, that's awesome. And now, with freelancing, you've kind of always been your own boss in a way, and now even more so, that it's more focused. How do you find the courage and motivation to do that?
I really have to credit my husband for that. He's a very encouraging partner who really believes that everything comes at a price, and I guess it's called like a pound for a pound. So he believes if I were, and it's true, if I were to take a job and have a boss and, clock in 9 to 5 every day, I would be more miserable. Even if it meant I was making like tons more money, it would come at a cost of my personal happiness. So we're just about like making less, acquiring less, and just having a better quality of life that freelancing can bring.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's feast or famine.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, timer already, but no, we're going to continue. That's really cool that you have a partner that can encourage you in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you been seeing changes in the industry, like in the fashion industry overall during this time? And if yes, what kind of changes?
I mean, as far as like the industry with a capital I, I kind of stopped paying attention to that world. I was never really a part of like the big luxury brand fashion industry world or the big Condé Nast publication world. So I care about that even less now.
Which I think already that also shows how it's shifting, Like
Yeah.
people that are in fashion, you already care about the big names less, or like the luxury or something that's like almost unattainable.
Yeah. I don't, maybe people are going to wise up to just not being marketed to and manipulated by companies that just want to make you part with your money and buy things that are going to be irrelevant in a few seasons. And I just think that's cruel and hostile to customers, and it's just unnecessary. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I've always been more focused on like the individual designers and small business owners, and it's been really sad to see them struggling. But I do see a lot of them staying afloat, which makes me happy that some people are still able to shop and shop responsibly. Yeah, I'm certainly only spending on essentials right now.
And what kind of, you said you really enjoy like independent designers and smaller boutiques. How do they get your attention? Like what sets a designer apart for you?
I guess designers who make things that I think would feel really good to wear. People that are doing something very, just being unique, and not just kind of regurgitating trends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really great.
Yeah.
All right, and like one final question.
Okay.
You're like, I'm ready to be done. The alarm already went off. Yeah, it's just one final question. If you had one wish for the fashion industry, what would it be?
For everything to just slow down, people to just make less things, yeah, make better things, make a lot less things. Yeah, slow down the pace, treat people fairly, pay people fairly.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wishes, but I
No,
guess the overall umbrella would be like slowing down. And
slowing
yeah.
down. Yeah, not pushing out as much product and
Yeah, yeah. And to think about like the toll that takes on people and the planet and you know.
yeah. No, that's a really great wish. I actually really agree with that. And I do hope that our industry is going to look different after this. I mean, things are changing, but I'm also seeing some people are really trying to just go back to normal, and it makes me sad, to be honest, because I'm like, that it wasn't good the way it was, you know? I really
Yeah.
hope that we can slow down and do more meaningful things as well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we have to think about what it could look like,
Yeah.
and how it could work in a better way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this industry does employ a lot of people. So, I mean, there are people who depend on it, but people shouldn't be exploited by it. And yeah.
Beautiful. I love that. Such a
Thanks
good.
for having me today.
No, of course. Thank you. I really appreciate it, and I knew that you would have some great things to say. So
I hope I did. I'll have to rewatch it now. See if I
yeah, it was really, really good. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, talk soon.
All right, talk soon. Bye.